is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Buddy Hield traded Sacramento Kings rebuild. But before we get into it, make sure to drop that like button right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you're one of the 67% of those people watching this video right now and you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, change that right now. We've been uploading every day. We've been trying to grind this out, and you guys have been amazing with the support lately, so let's keep that train going. But I wanted to do this because Buddy Hield is very, very unhappy with his role in Sacramento right now. And can you blame the guy? He's coming off the bench as a guy that should be starting, obviously. So I assume that Buddy Hield will most likely request a trade from Sacramento. Maybe the situation will become better, but right now it is just not looking good for Sacramento. But I do have to recap one thing. Well, first we'll do the trade. We'll go over the trade that I did for Buddy Hield, and then we'll talk about some other things. So here was the trade that happened. I thought, obviously, if Buddy Hield came available, a team that would jump all over him would be the Lakers, because he is a shooter, an off-ball shooter that would fit perfectly next to LeBron James. So you got Kyle Kuzma, a first and a second and a first for Buddy Hield, and 2 second-round picks. So basically, the Lakers get 2 second-round picks, Buddy Hield, and we get Kyle Kuzma, who Kyle Kuzma has been rumored to be traded anyway. So yeah, I think this gives the Lakers exactly what they need, and it gives us a young piece and a couple first-round picks for Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield's about to enter his prime, you would say, because he's like 28, 27 now. So yeah, Buddy Hield is about getting to that age where players get into their prime. So yeah, I think this is a decent trade. Let me know what you guys think. But like I said, we're only doing this today because Buddy Hield is unhappy with his role. So I do got to recap the draft lottery real quick too, because we actually ended up with the number 3 pick overall in this lottery, which is awesome. So that couldn't have gone any better for us. Cleveland, Chicago. I think we had the 6th best odds. We jumped up to number 3, so we should be able to get Buddy Hield's replacement in this draft, which is awesome. So and then Luke Walton, as we all know, has kind of ruined this team, honestly. The Kings were so close to making the playoffs last year, and just now this year the team hasn't been good, and a lot of people are blaming that on Luke Walton. And I don't watch enough Kings games to like make my own judgment, but I would say that obviously Luke Walton didn't do a great job with the Lakers, and so now I'm kind of not surprised he's not doing a great job with the Kings either. So yeah, honestly, not really shocked there. But I'm gonna go ahead and hire Trent Peterson as my head and assistant, and we can't get Michael Stauffer right now, so we'll get someone. Actually, we'll go for him again, and we get a good coach with some ratings. We get a good trainer, because this is about to be a rebuild, because this team is not good right now. So we're 28-54. I assume they would fire Luke Walton. I'm not sure if they will or not. Vlade Divac's got to make that decision, but I assume they would probably move on from Luke Walton. But we have 2 first-round picks in this draft from the Buddy Hield trade. We won in the lottery, got the top 3 pick, and we got the 29 from the Lakers. So we're going to be drafting a couple players here. This is the roster right now. Obviously, we really don't have a starting shooting guard, although we could resign Bogdan Bogdanovic, which is something the Kings look like they want to do. So yeah, let's do it. So let's go into the draft, and you know who I really want, obviously, but I gotta see if Chicago, or I forgot who's taking number, or Cleveland takes him, and they took him right away. So Cleveland takes Anthony Edwards, which is exactly who I wanted, but they take him. So that is who I wanted really badly, because I haven't gotten him in a video. So I might actually trade for him. LaMelo Ball, I don't want James Wiseman. I get him way too much, and I just don't really want him. So, and they took both the guards that I wanted to kind of replace. So let's see if we can trade for Anthony Edwards, because that's who I actually really wanted. We could take Obi Toppin as well, which wouldn't be a bad guy either to take. We could take Obi Toppin, and then we could have Bogdan start shooting guard if we wanted to go that route. I might do that. That actually may not be a terrible idea, just to change it up. I'm not taking Wiseman, though, that's for sure. So I will try for Anthony Edwards. Cleveland took him. Let's see what they would want for him. And they're probably, let's see. Let's try to propose. And if they're not going to take this for him, I will go ahead and just, you know, move on, I guess. Offer my 29th pick, and yeah, so we'll just take Obi Toppin, I guess. So Obi Toppin, welcome to Sacramento, and then we'll go to our 29th overall pick. So yeah, I guess we can resign Bogdan, and he can start shooting guard, so that's fine. We'll roll with that. And then we have 9 trade offers. I should have looked at least, shouldn't I? Let's see what they were. I assume that 9 trade offers would pop back up. Yes, okay. Turner Hutchinson is Santa Ramsey, which is not a bad trade at all. Brooks and Tyus Jones. Rozier, Randall, Vucevic, Kleba, Will Barton. None of these are bad trades, don't get me wrong. I just kind of want to evaluate before I go out taking trades. We do need a center though, so I'm gonna take Dante, and he's probably going to groom in the G League first season, so we should be good there. And yeah, so that's gonna be our two. Actually, you could probably even start right away if we wanted him to, but most likely we'll spend time in the G League. So Parker declines his team option or player option. I will say, people have been playing hot potato with Jabari Parker. He's got to find a home at some point, right? He's 25 years old, and the man has played for like so many teams. Like, I don't know how, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. He's played for a bunch of teams recently, so it's not been good for him. It's kind of been a downward spiral for him. But as far as qualifying offers are concerned, the main guy we want, of course, is Bogdan Bogdanovic, because the Kings made that trade at the trade deadline, trading Dedmon in order to free up money to re-sign Bogdanovic. So that's what we will be doing. So we're going to renounce Getting Blaze more, obviously. We're going to renounce Parker. I don't think I'm going to be bringing him back. I don't think we need him since we got Kyle Kuzma. Alex Len wouldn't be a bad backup center, but I think I'll probably stick with Dante maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So we got Fox at the point guard, which I'm obviously cool with. No shooting guards. We want to get Bogdan. We have Barnes, although Barnes is probably somebody I really don't want to keep long term. I kind of don't like how the Kings paid him his money. I mean, they paid him once and then they paid him again. So yeah, I kind of hated that. And then Marvin Bagley is at the center spot, which he could play center. Rashawn Holmes, I guess we did. I assumed Bagley was still playing power forward, but I don't know. I guess maybe he would fit better at the center spot. So we'll leave him at center for now. Holmes can back him up, and we'll probably do send Dante to the G League this season. And then Bielitsa and Kuzma, we'll have to figure out what we want to do there. I'll probably just leave that the way it is. But if we could dump Barnes off this offseason, that'd be great, because I really don't want him. I really don't want him for the long-term plan. So let's see what we can get for him. So Dante Exum, that wouldn't be a bad backup point guard to get. Dylan Brooks, Dedmon in a first. I don't think Barnes is worth a first-round pick by any means, but if you're gonna give him one, if you're gonna give me one, I will take it. Terrence Davis, and we give them a pick. So Toronto takes Harrison Barnes, we give them a pick. Actually, this is our 2022 pick, so I got to keep that in mind. Top 5 protected. Ooh, I love the idea of shedding Barnes' contract, but since this isn't a realistic rebuild, I will make it somewhat of a decent trade. I'll go ahead and give Cleveland Harrison Barnes, I guess. You can take him. I'll take Exum off your hands. We'll give you a second for it as well. So yeah, like I said, this isn't a realistic rebuild, but I hate like finessing teams like that. It's just, it doesn't feel right. So ooh, we could kind of afford some players out here, not gonna lie. But the main guy I want is Bogdan Bogdanovic. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him from free agency. And that should be like our only signing of this offseason. Although now it's going to do that thing that it always does. Maybe I should have waited until he got a contract offer, but that's all right. So we got Bogdan, and we could get Fred VanVleet, which would be interesting as well. But we got, so let's see, we got one. Is Exum at shooting guard? He is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. So we definitely have some players we could play in the rotation, but I think we need like a backup guard, and which should be good. I really don't want to get Fred VanVleet, to be honest. I just don't really want to invest that much at the point guard spot. Jamal Crawford definitely deserves a team. I don't know why he's not on a team yet. We could go like Deion Waiters to join us. DeAnthony Melton, if we could steal him from Memphis, is a great player off the bench. Or Brent Forbes even. I mean, anybody would be all right. So I think I'll get Brent Forbes. I don't get him very often. I don't know if they're going to match. They did not. So Brent Forbes will be our backup shooting guard this season. So I think I'm going to roll with that for the very first season. So this is just going to be a simple first season. We'll see how it goes. And then depending on how things go, we'll make our changes from there. At the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry finishes out as the most valuable player of the league. Not surprising. Rookie of the year is LaMelo Ball. And then Yusuf Nurkic is your 6th man, Kawhi's defensive player. And De'Aaron Fox is your most improved at 23 points, 11 assists. Wow, awesome. 37% from 3. Free throw percentage, I would like to get a little bit better, but Fox actually had a really good season. So we also went 42 and 40, so that might be good enough for the 8th seed. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. Here's your All-NBA second team. Did Fox make it on here? Yes, he did. At the All-NBA third team. Awesome stuff. And we did make the playoffs as the 5th seed, surprisingly. 42 and 40. In the West, sometimes doesn't even get you in the playoffs, so it's kind of surprising that we actually made it as the 5th seed. What was the 8th seed? I have to see this now. What happened? I guess 41 and 41. So yeah, we're up there, and we get to face the Clippers in the first round. So this was the rotation we're running with all season, just so you guys can see. De'Aaron Fox, Bogdan, Obi Toppin, Kyle Kuzma, Marvin Bagley, Rashawn Holmes off the bench, Bielitsa, Harry Giles, and Brent Forbes. So yeah, we did have 2 centers come off the bench, but that's going to be fixed in the offseason. So, and then Dante went to the G League like I said he would. And then let's go look at these player stats and see how it went. So we had 23 from De'Aaron Fox, 17 from Bagley, 14 from Bogdan, and then 14 from Kyle Kuzma. So not too bad. 13 from Obi Toppin and 10 from Rashawn Holmes off the bench. Not too shabby at all. So we got these playoffs, and then we have a whole nother offseason we can do. But we're up 1-0 on the Clippers. It would be kind of amazing if we actually beat them. I don't see us doing it, but you never know. We're up 3-1 on the Clippers. If we actually beat the Clippers in the first round, wow. I'm shocked. But now we get to play the Golden State Warriors. But the Clippers have Kawhi and Paul George, right? Yeah, they do. It's basically the same team. I guess you got Bobby Portis and Marquise Chris, but wow, I guess they did lose Montrezl Harrell. I mean, and it looks like they might have traded Zubac, but still, beating the Clippers is still impressive. But now we get to play Golden State, which is probably not going to end well for us. Battle of the California teams. We're up 1-0. Can we be 2-1? Dude, there's no way. There's no way this is actually happening. 2-3. Oh my gosh, we're going to a game 7 with the Warriors. We're up 3-1 on these dudes. Come on, man. Let's beat them. If we're going to get this far, let's do this. Let's finish them off. Let's see what is going on, man. We're probably going to lose in 7 games here, but man, it was an impressive run. I'm not going to lie. So the fact that, okay, we got blown out in game 7, but the fact that we pushed the Warriors to the limit and they were the first seed, that speaks volume, honestly. So there may not be a whole lot of changing I want to do in the offseason, which is great. I got to see who was balling in the playoffs right now. I'm going to assume it was De'Aaron Fox. I almost choked on my words, but 26 points. Yep, De'Aaron Fox was balling out. So, of course, my man was on a contract year, so we have to pay this dude, which we absolutely will be doing. So, let's go ahead and see how these playoffs finish out. Cleveland and Golden State. Haven't seen that before, right? And then the Cleveland Cavaliers are up 3-2, and the Warriors are going to win the championship in 7 games. Interesting. So, we're going to go ahead and get into the offseason now and change some things up. So, not a bad season at all. I do want to get De'Aaron Fox a little bit more help, I would say. The Pistons end up with #1 overall pick, while we have, we should have a decent pick, 20th. That's not too bad. And our staff's going to stay the same. Let's go to the draft. Number 20, we should be able to get maybe a decent bench player. We could use like a backup point guard or something. So let's see what we can get at number 20. We do have Bryn Forbes as the backup shooting guard right now. And then Bogdan's going to be a free agent as well. Brandon Boston, though, could be a nice bench player. He is good. I know he is. So I think I am going to take Brandon Boston. So we'll call it good on that. And that's not a bad trade or not a bad pick at all. DJ Jeffries in the second round. I'm going to say that's all right. Player options. For Joe, of course, we're going to decline. I don't want to pay him 12 mil. So that's going to decline that. And then our biggest free agent, of course, is Mr. De'Aaron Fox. I guess Harry Giles is as well. So, I mean, I don't picture myself bringing back Harry Giles, to be honest, because we already have a bunch of centers as it is. Kyle Kuzma is a free agent also, and Bogdan. So, wow, we have some restricted free agents we need to re-sign, and Harry Giles. So, yeah, this is interesting. We're going to have to see what we want to do, because Sacramento is going to be in an interesting spot. But we're negative $1 million in cap space right now. Corey Joseph, we can renounce. We can renounce Exum. We can renounce Bielitsa. I don't picture myself. We really don't need Rashawn Holmes back, although he's been good. Dante's going to be coming off the bench for us this season, so I'm going to go ahead and renounce Rashawn Holmes, and then I'll renounce this guy, and this guy. So, Harry Giles, I don't think I'll be bringing back, but the fact we have $48 million to re-sign all of our guys, which is great. We need Fox back. That's the #1 guy I want back. Brandon Boston, I wouldn't mind him and all, but we just really don't even need him, to be honest, because we already have Bryn Forbes. And if we're going to resign Bogdan, I might wait till after free agency, and I might package Bogdan and Boston in a trade and see if we can get like a good shooting guard or something. We'll have to see how that pans out. So I could go out there and like try to sign all these crazy free agents, but I'm probably just going to wait until my restricted free agents get offers. So yeah, we'll wait on that. We want De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, I assume, will get an offer. Kuzma may not, but Kuzma had a decent year for us, because so I do want to bring him back. Fox is about to get an offer from the Knicks. Of course, we are not going to let this man walk anywhere. Had a great season for us, so welcome back, De'Aaron. We'll sign him back, and then it looks like we're going to get past restricted free agents, or moratorium day, I should say, and now we have $26 million in cap space. So I do want Bogdan back, of course. So we're probably, honestly, I wanted to resign him earlier last season, but of course it didn't work out. So I'm going to give him a 3-year deal, and then we want Kuzma back as well. Kuzma has yet to get an offer, it looks like. I don't know how much he's demanding on the market. Let's go look. I assume it's a lot, because these free agents always ask for a stupid amount of money. Let's see, where is he? 25 mil. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kuzma, but unless if you have like a 25 point per game season, you're not getting that when you're a restricted free agent. It's not happening. Why do the Knicks always decline RJ Barrett? It's so weird to me. It's just 2K makes no sense sometimes. But let's go ahead and package Bogdan and Brandon Boston, and let's see what would pop up. Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, nah, I'm good. Clarkson, Zubac, and Derek Favors. So maybe I'll wait till after free agency, but we want Kuzma back, of course, but I don't want to pay this man 25 mil. That's insane. So what else do we need before we go past free agency? So a backup point guard would be great. We have a shooting guard. If we really wanted to, we can move Boston to the backup small forward, I guess. I think he's 6'7", so definitely could play it. And then we just need Kuzma back, or yeah, Kuzma, and then we probably need like a backup point guard. So let's go see if we can get one. I don't want to pay Lou Will because he goes down overall. Kendrick Nunn is out here, which should be interesting. I kind of want a guy like Monte Morris, and he's like a 4.5 system match, which actually would be nice. So I think I'm gonna grab Monte Morris on like a 2-year deal. I think he'd be a decent backup point guard to have, backing up De'Aaron Fox. So we'll go ahead and sign Monte Morris, and we still need Kyle Kuzma back. I don't want to pay him 24. I'm gonna give him a contract. 20. I'll pay you like 20. I'll pay you like 20 mil, and even that's pushing it. So I'll give him a 2-year deal, 20 mil. That's kind of pushing it. Honestly, that's really not even. I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna try after free agency one more time to see what package we could get for Bogdan and Brandon Boston. And if nothing else, we do get Harry Giles back, of course, as well. So everything's going good for player progression, but let's try this one more time. So let's go. Who do I want? Brandon Boston. We had Harry Giles now in the trade as well. I'll offer him up and Bogdan and see what this could get me. Okay, I can't offer that many players. Let's go. Harry Giles is a no trade clause, of course. I don't know why it does that. It always does that. But let's see if better offers pop up. So Landry Shamet, Clarkson, yeah, nothing too great. So the fact that we made the playoffs and almost made it to the championship last season, I think I'll just keep the roster the same because we're gonna have some players joining the rotation, have some players in and out, and hopefully in season number 2 we can make it even further than we did last. In season number 2, Marvin Bagley comes out as most improved player of the season, which is awesome. Rest of this is just kind of relatively the same. Cade Cunningham on the Pistons, rookie of the year. Nurkic is your 6th man again, quad defensive player. So we went 49-33 this season. We almost made it, or we almost won 50 games. I stopped the trade deadline because I did try to make a trade, but unfortunately I couldn't really find anything. And it was funny because the Rockets were actually selling, so I tried to get James Harden because I thought that would be funny because I've never gotten him before, but yeah, it wasn't happening. So let's go look at the player stats and see what's going on. We had 22 from Bagley, 21 from Fox, 16 from Obi Toppin, and then 13.5 from Kuzma, 12. So this team is actually not too bad. Let's look at the rotation again. Fox, Bogdan, Toppin, Kuzma, Bagley, Dante, Monte Morris, Brandon Boston, and Bryn Forbes. So not too shabby. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Utah Jazz in the first round. That's who we got. So we're down 1-0 to start this series. We're down 2-0, unfortunately. Can we come back from this? 2-1. We did lose both our games at home. Unfortunately, we are not playing very well in these playoffs. So we need to fix that pronto. So let's see if we can somehow come back from a 3-1 deficit. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. And yeah, we lose in the first round to the Utah Jazz. So after having a very good a very good playoffs last year, we unfortunately got beat in the first round. So we definitely need to make some changes. Utah is kind of doing good though. Let's see if they can make it to the finals. They're up 1-0 on the Lakers. They are definitely okay. Maybe we lost to the NBA Finals team. Nope. The Lakers do reclaim that top seed over the Jazz, and we got the Hawks winning in 7 games with Trae Young being the Finals MVP. So we still got a couple things we can do this offseason. So let's go into it and see what we can do. For the draft lottery, let's see. I don't think we have a pick that I should know about. Let's just check just in case. We have a 26th overall pick, and I think that's about it. The Rockets get the number 1 overall pick, which is insane. And we're going to keep the staff the same. And let me double check that I don't have anybody I should. Okay, so we have a 26th overall pick. I still want to try to get a better shooting guard, I guess. We'll go Monte Morris and Bogdan and see what this can get me. Marcus Smart and Alfred Payton. Let's keep looking. Dylan Brooks, Rozier, Vucevic, Jalen Brunson, and Jabari Parker. None of those are really that great. So I'm going to skip over the draft. And the computer could take a pick, or Jalen Washington will sign him. Options, we're going to accept both those guys. Qualifying offers, Kyle Guy is a free agent. I don't really care about Harry Giles. We don't need him. So I'm just going to obviously try to get Marvin Bagley back because he's been great for us. So we're only really worried about Marvin Bagley. So that's my only thing I'm concerned about. Don't really care for Harry Giles because we already have a good center. Bryn Forbes, I wouldn't mind back, but it's not the end of the world if we lose him. So I'm going to try one more time. Let's go. Bogdan and Brandon Boston. And let's offer up Jalen Washington as well, just another prospect. So already I see Malcolm Brogdon and Miles Turner and CJ McCollum. Okay, I think I am going to take CJ McCollum here. I think that's going to give us a little bit of a better, and we get Precious to be the backup power forward. So I think that's going to give us a little bit of a better shooting guard next to De'Aaron Fox. So I'm going to do that. So we're going to welcome CJ McCollum in here. I don't get him in a lot of videos either. So we got Fox, Monte Morris. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we basically just need Bagley back. And then I'll sign like a decent backup shooting guard. Probably just get like Brandon Forbes back or something. So I think that's all I'm really going to do is I'm going to re-sign Bagley. We'll get a shooting guard back. And I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where hopefully this time we can actually, you know, maybe make it to the NBA Finals. We are in the final season as we went 54-28 with this roster, which is awesome. Let's go look at the player stats real quick. 23 from Marvin Bagley, 19 from De'Aaron Fox, 18 from Obi Toppin, and 15 from CJ McCollum, and 13 from Dante. 12.5 from Kuzma, 8 from Precious, and Monte Morris with 5 and 7 off the bench. Not too bad. Let's go look at the rotation together. That way we can all see what was going on. Fox, McCollum, Toppin, Kuzma, Bagley, Dante, Monte Morris, Precious, and Devon Reed. So we are also the 3rd seed in the West. So we do get to play the Suns in the first round. So we do draw a hard matchup. We're up 1-0 on the Phoenix Suns, up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? We do. Can we beat them in 4? And 3-1. Let's not blow this. Okay, good. So now we're going on to face the San Antonio Spurs, which I bet my whole entire money or whatever I have that. Yep, I knew it. I was about to say, I bet they signed Giannis. They always do, I swear. So we got Giannis. I'm definitely nervous. I'm not going to lie, but hopefully we are able to get past Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're up 1-0, 2-0. Okay, we got to go to Simcast. Let's see if we can. All right, man, this is going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough, but we got 2 home games, so we can turn this series around if we're able to take care of our home court. So looking pretty good until they come back and beat us by 2 points. Okay, so now we get to play Giannis again, and we are down 3-0. So this is not a good position to be in. So let's see if we can beat them in 1 game at least. Okay, looking good, and we do beat them at least once. Bagley had a good game with 37 and 12. All right, we got another one in San Antonio. Could we come back from this? Probably not, but you know what? We are definitely gonna try. So let's see if we can beat them. Looking all right thus far, and we lose the last second, 110-113. 26-6-9, 25-8-2, CJ McCollum 16-4, 13-6-1. Okay, well, I'm probably just gonna end it there. I'm gonna be recording another video today anyway, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. You know, the Kings probably won't be a championship team for a little bit, I would say. Well, you never know, I guess. But the Spurs are gonna go on to win the championship, I assume, with Kawhi. And no, Cleveland comes back to win it all as Anthony Edwards. That's the guy I wanted the whole time. He had 29 points per game. All right, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, but this Crushables, and I'm saying